Today I'm going to be talking about the crazy guy who created such unique artwork and why his significance was way more than putting paint on a canvas. Keith Haring is the artist behind these well-known pieces. He not only created a new style of art for himself, but also put awareness out for important causes. Over the past few days, I've been looking into the history and meaning behind his work, and all of my sources came from his personal website, the Keith Haring Foundation. He's inspiring to me because his work not only gave him fame and success, but he used it to raise awareness about drugs and then certain epidemics around the city that he was in at the time. Keith Haring's early work led him to be discovered by brands and very important places. In the 80s, Keith Haring did an animation for the Spectracolor billboard in the middle of New York City. He also did a brand deal with Absolut Vodka. As such a young artist, it's so impressive to me how he could reach such a large audience. His art was competing for space with popular brands and being shown to one of the busiest cities in America. Although Keith Haring worked in the commercial world and was really good at it too, he also cared about working with kids and spreading social awareness about the AIDS and crack epidemics going on in New York City at the time. He did over 50 public works in the 80s, and most of them were centered around children. In this one, the main focus is the Statue of Liberty, which he inscribed 900 different kids' artwork within the painting itself. Keith Haring also did a more adult-focused work about the crack epidemic going on in the 80s in New York City. He refused to stand by while the government neglected to take care of these issues, so he decided to just screw it, and he painted on a side of a wall in the middle of a park, and he didn't get permission to do this, but then later kind of coerced the Parks and Rec to keep it up. He didn't only make the mural for the city, but he also made it for his personal losses as well. Haring was only 30 years old when he was diagnosed with AIDS. A lot of his works spoke for his community and also the deadly disease itself. Keith Haring created a breakthrough style of art and used his success to advocate for public issues. I think he's so important because he not only made super cool art, but he used his fame for good. I believe that he will have a lasting impact on me and America as a whole. His art will never die.